What is going on, guys? It is Duke and welcome to another Rise of Kingdoms video here on the channel. I'm still getting used to that term, using Rise of Kingdoms, Rise of Civilizations. It's in the past now. Rise of Kingdoms. That's right. That's what we're doing here on the channel each and every single day. So make sure you're subscribed and notification buttons on. We can all have a good time. Now, of course, which keeping with the theme here, I like to have my daily comment of the day. Sometimes I forget because I get so crazy and running around, and I start recording, and in the midst of speaking to you guys, I'm like, oh, I forgot to do the comment of the day. So if you ever see a video, make sure you give it to me as far as a backhand across the face here saying, dude, come on, man, you forgot the comment of the day. So here it is right there. It is from Roderick Morrison. Should check for ruin next time and ask architect. Cut out a lot of time. So because what we were talking about yesterday is upgrading. I got a bunch of upgrades going on. As you guys know, you can see right here, the Academy. It takes a long time to get those upgrades in. I got the wall rolling. We got that thing going up, and these upgrades take a lot of time. And what Roderick was saying here was that go get a rune, stop being lazy, stop being a fool and forgetting, and also ask for architect. So thanks, Roderick. I appreciate your input. One of my favorite commenters to be dropping in on the videos. So what we're going to do is we're going to go check out what he means by that. So as you can see, we got some things rolling on. Keep an eye on my March queue right there. We have 4 out of 5. We have 1 open for this very reason. So first we're going to check out the rune. I'm sure most of you guys know this, but I'm sure there's some of you guys who are maybe newer at the game and still trying to get things figured out. So if we head up here, the closest to me on the map here as far as a some kind of structure, a holy site, is going to be the Lost Temple. And as you can see floating around here, we have these runes. We have these nice, colorful little oblong things that are floating around. They're called runes. Now, they're each kind of different, so you got to check them out and really find one that suits your needs. So troop health, I really don't need that. We can check out here wood production. Don't really need that. Gathering speed. So here's where I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be upfront with you. I probably should go for other ones. The gathering speed of 10%, I love that one. That is my favorite. That is my favorite one out there. You guys can tell me if I'm doing this wrong. Let's go check out some other ones. So we got the training speed, which I'm not really too worried about that because I'm training troops, and it's not like I need to go crazy on them. We got this one here, troop defense. I don't need to worry about that. I don't think I'm getting smashed tonight. Resource production and stone production. So that looks like it for right now. Nothing too crazy out there. Sometimes when there's some crazy ones that are worth running to grab, somebody will say over here in chat, say, hey, guess what, we got to go grab that one. So we're going to go for the, where'd that one go? For training. Which one was I looking for? Is he going for that one? So okay, gathering speed. Gathering speed is the one that we're going to need, and it looks like my man, is he going past it? He's going right past it. So I really don't know. It looks okay. Let's see. He's taking that one. Now I think they stay, though. I think you can use more than one. I never really focus too much on it because I send my guy, I bring him back, and okay, so it looks like more than one. I don't know how many uses you can get. Okay, so it should tell you right here, a single rune can be collected by multiple armies. So there we go. We can collect multiple times. So we're going to go gather. Now, here's the thing. You don't need to send out a whole entire army for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send one of my speed demons, Lancelot, and I'm going to get rid of Scipio right there. I'm going to clear that out, and then I'm going to use just one single cavalry unit. So as we see there, one unit, we're going to march him on the way. So we're going to send him off on the way. So that really takes care of the rune part of it. And then if you go and look at the Lost Temple, you can see, click on the gears there, you can check out the titles, and right here is where you can see, hey, there's Duke. I wish I could be Duke one day. Really, I don't like to ask these guys. I speak to Justin on occasion, a really good dude. All these guys are great. They're awesome players, and they're good people. But I don't feel like bugging them. I hate bugging these guys, saying, you know what, give me one of these, because I don't want to feel like I'm entitled to a title. I'm not entitled to a title because, you know what, I just play the game, have fun. Nothing too crazy, and like you see, we got the king, we got the queen, we got the general, we got the prime minister, we got the justice, the duke, and looks like we have architect and scientist. So we also have some bad ones down here for the bad people. We got traitor, beggar, exile, slave, sluggard, and fool. But we can go in and check out Mr. Kong is the architect. He's over at LV. Now, this is one of those titles, I think, with all of them that can be passed around. So, as you can see, the scientist, if we move my head there, research speed and is a 5% buff, and gold gathering speed is a 10% buff. So, but architect for building speed is a 10% buff on that. So, if you're building, if you have some things going on inside of your city that you need, you can say, hey, give me, let me have the architect for a little bit of time. You throw out your coordinates of where your city is, and they usually jump in there. Duke is pretty cool because that's my name. That is my nickname. That's been my nickname since college. It's not my real name, and my name's not Duke because of Duke University. Actually, one of my least favorite schools, especially from a sporting team wise goes. I like North Carolina, and I can't stand Duke, so that's just one thing. So it's not Duke because of that. So there you go. You can go in and ask. Usually in Kingdom Chat, you can jump in, say, hey, you can find one of these guys that are around. Can I have architect for a little bit? And say Mr. Kong here, they can pass it along, and I guess they could be passed around. I never really like to poke too much and ask too many questions, but those are just some of the ways that you can go ahead and you know, work on things, getting things done faster outside of your speed ups in the shop, which are your speed ups total. So those are a couple different ways that you can go ahead and get around some of these crazy speed ups. Now, we did the wall yesterday, and we still have 1 day and 16 hours left on it. Now, I could go ahead and use some speed ups, but I will not right now. I'm not too worried about that because I have been busy gathering. As you can see, we're getting up there because what I have really done is I said, you know what, I'm not going to focus on my academy right now. I'm going to let that roll out. I'm going to let it play out. But the wall was really the last thing I needed to get my city hall up to 23. So that's what I think I'm going to do. I spoke to a couple guys in the comment section. If you're curious to see what they have to say about it, go back and check yesterday's video on that. And they say, you know what, you really want to get your city hall up to 24, because this is where you can unlock some of the next features in here. Looks like what's after. Okay, you can check to see this kind of stuff. So you can go in here and check to see. You need Academy 23 for those guys, and then for these guys here, you need it doesn't say there, but those kind of things I'm sure are going to be coming in really handy. So you can go ahead and unlock that, open them up. People aren't really maxing them out. They're saying, hey, move on up, get some of those extra academy slots opened up so you can start working on that, putting your money into it. So you can start working your way up through the ranks and doing something like that. So instead of sitting back, taking the time, because if we really look, it's going to take a long time to get these things done here. So if we jump over here, combat, tactics, defensive formation, 13 days there. So we could be talking about 100 days, 100 more days, and honestly, I don't really feel like waiting 100 more days to go up in City Hall levels, so might as well get to 24, start working on things. I know I'm never going to get to 25 because it's insane to be in that kind of category. So that's what our plan is. Like I said, if you need help, if you are new and you really haven't heard of these ruins, if you haven't heard of these titles, make sure you check them out. Ask people within your alliance. Talk to somebody who is in that alliance who may be holding the temple there. Talk to them about it. Talk in your Kingdom Chat. Don't be shy about it. You know, say, hey, I'm really curious about this. Maybe it's something that you could use. Make sure you're checking out those ruins all the time. If you peel back, you can see where these holy sites are. Like I said, we got the Lost Temple there, and then you scooch on over here. They're usually floating around somewhere. As you said, you should be able to find them relatively easy, not like me here. But you'll see them. They stick out kind of like thumbs. Okay, there's one right there. So you can see right there. There's another one there. And this one is the Shrine of Honor, and you can see they're floating around there. So you're probably going to be close to one. The closer you get to the Lost Temple, the better they are, I think. Or you can also jump into your lines, and right there you can check out holy sites. That is another place that you can find them. Find one that you're closest to, see what you can do, and make it a habit of going there, which I usually don't, which I should. Make a habit of going out there, collecting some of those ruins, telling your friends about them, what's available. We will talk to you guys later.